Um, today, first I'm going to try to do the leetcode daily. Second, I actually have an interview tomorrow, which is cool. I haven't had one of those for like an actual software job ever. So that'll be a cool experience. A little bit nervous, but the guy did reach out to me because of this stream actually, which is super cool. Super, super cool. He reached out to me over LinkedIn, which I'm really excited about. I was also supposed to have another one tomorrow, but I think I got ghosted. So, we'll see. Plan for today, study leetcode. Thankfully, I finished like most of my assignments that are due this week. So I can actually like not have a clouded hatred for doing work. So in my infinite wisdom, I have conceded with the fact that I think I'm just going to write my own SQL query here to insert a user into here with the mailing list and see if that saves us. Because what I think is happening is somehow it's a transactional SQL error in which I'm calling update mailing status, which edits this database, edits a row in it. And then immediately after I'm querying that database, that table. And the reason I'm not going to make a whole nother table if this thing fails, if writing like a simple SQL statement fails, I'm just going to rewrite it. I'll rewrite it to have another table for the mailing list, whatever. The reason I'm not worried about something like this happening in production is because the mailing list is going to go off with my cron jobs at 6 a.m. In the case that somebody is for some godforsaken reason on my website at 6 a.m. my time and updating in a mailing list at that exact same time, what happens is that the transaction just won't get taken, which means they'll have one non-mailing list day. That means nothing to me. That means nothing. That does not mean I should put in a whole extra hour in reframing this database shit. I'm not doing that. I will do that if the SQL fails again and I can't get it to test correctly, because what we're not going to do is test in production. Even though I kind of did that for the first month and a half of this, but nobody was using the app then, so it doesn't really matter. You have anything else to say? I don't think so. I'm in a pretty good mood. It's cold as fuck outside. So walking to my classes has not been super fun. I don't know. I don't think I have a whole lot else to say, so let's get into it. What the fuck did I say I was going to do? I said I was going to do some leetcode. Doing BS or Masters? I am in my bachelor's right now. So I'm a sophomore studying CS. Alright. You are given a map of a server center, represented another 2D matrix. They really love in these 2D matrix problems, where 1 means that on that call there's a server, and 0 means there's no server. 2 servers are said to communicate if they are on the same row or same column. Return the number of servers that communicate with any other server. Nice. I don't know how hard I want to pivot onto ML. Yeah, I'm going to be taking my first ML class, I think, next quarter. I want to see if I like it, because I haven't done any self-studying. I don't really know what it is, to be honest with you. It's never completely piqued my interest to the point where I want to put in time myself. So we'll just see. Oh, what's up, man? I appreciate you coming in every day for 3 days or 4 days now. Appreciate you showing up. Okay, am I crazy? This seems really easy. It just seems like two nested for loops, like 2 times n squared, or 2 times m by n, right? Because we're just initially gonna make like a rows thing, and then make like a cols thing, and then just return like the lengths, right? Because like if we have something like that's a computer, or other computers in blue, that's a server, that's a server, that's a server. We just build like, there's probably a better way, because this is also going to take O of either M or N space, whichever one's bigger. But like we just build a cols thing, which is just like a list of sets. So like this would have just 0. And then this would have, or like, I'm doing a bad job explaining this. So this would equate to that. And this, like that row, would equate to 0, 1. And then we do this. Oh, this is meant to be rows, actually. Hello? Let me erase, please. So this is rows. And you do the same thing with columns, like we match this and this. And we just pretty much check like if the length is greater than 1, then return the length, right? Right, because we'll just iterate over both of them. I guess we could just keep track. Can we keep track? Maybe I'm thinking about this wrong. Is it not just we have like a general count thing? It's the problem, it's the daily leetcode problem. Seems pretty easy, but I might not be thinking of something correctly. It kind of reminds me of the valid Sudoku thing. Like that problem where you're keeping track of like rows and cols. Could you do this in one pass? What if you keep a rows and a cols, and then just do +1, like at the index, for every time you see something in that row or column, and then you keep a global counter if the thing at the array index is going to be greater than 1, then take the count. I kind of like that, actually. So like server, 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 nothing. We iterate through this thing. We keep like, so rows would originally equal 0, 0. And cols also equals 0, 0. So then we iterate here, and we see that there's a server at the 0th position. So then these become 1 and 1, right? Because we're indexing into the 0, 0. We then move to here. Nothing's here, so we just skip it. We then move to here, and we say, hey, okay, we're in the 0th column in the first row. So this becomes a 1. And we notice that this now becomes a 2. So then we take We can't just add it though, because then when we add another thing on, it's gonna fuck it up. What would the count plus equals? I think we could just do something like if the count is, like maybe we have a row counter and a call counter, and if it's 0, then it's 2. Like if it's because if it's the first instance, you want to count the thing as the pair. But then like imagine we had another server, we don't want to +3. We want to +1. Yeah, I think I like that. It might be a little stupid and it might not work. But I think it'd be fine. Because like we'd encounter this, we'd say it's 2. We'd encounter this, we'd say it's 2. Yeah, okay. Actually, do I need the row and column thing? I don't think so, because we can just tell by the array index. Yeah, I think I have a good idea of how to do this. So the height is equal to the length of the grid, the width is equal to the length of the grid at the 0th position. Rows equals 0, right? That's how we're doing this. Times the height. Calls is that times the width. Then we just iterate for row and range. I might want to move this down to here for no reason, but I just like it. For row in range of height. For call in range of the width. Okay. So it's a 1 if there's a server. So if grid at row column is equal to 0, then we just continue. Else we have a server. So rows at R plus equals 1. The same thing with calls at C. If rows at R equals 2, then the result plus equals 2. If rows R is actually greater than 2, then res plus equals 1. And the same thing for calls. I think this is fine. So it's essentially like we're just making a rows and columns index, and then anytime you have a match, for the initial 2 you want to add 2 because it's the first pairing, but then if you have like a third one get added, you don't want to add 3. Like you don't want to add 2 again. You only want to add the appended 1. And just the same thing for columns. Yeah. Yeah, we need to know if we already counted that one before. Shit. Maybe we can check if cols at c equal to and rows at r, what would it be if that's less than 2? Because we don't want to count like the doubles. Maybe. Still getting 4? Why? Wait, okay, so row 0 gets a 1. And col 0 gets a 1. Col 0. I gotta draw this thing out again. We might have to have like a visited thing, which I really don't want. Really don't want to do that, but might have to. Okay, so these are all going to be 0. Off first pass, it's going to go to 1, 1. Off second pass, it's going to not do anything. Third pass, it's going to go to 1, 2. So 2 is now going to do res plus equals 2. So res equals 2. And then on the last pass, we're going to get this. I know this is going to be 1. So what is it actually? Do you want it on this? Like I want to be looking at this. So do you check the row? No. Fuck. Fuck. Thought I had this. But I guess I'm just gonna loop twice. Really don't want to. There's so gotta be a way to do this in one pass. How does this even get? I'll change it to the 2 pass thing because obvious, like that's obvious, but so yeah, 1, 1. ever be a case? Yeah, if we had this one. What if I just change all these to elifs? This goddamn test case. So I can just change this. Yeah, I'll just do 2 pass. Really wanted to do 1 pass though. Oh, whatever, I'll do it the easy way. Where the fuck is this on my keyboard? Hello? There we go. It feels so one-passable, though. Like, it feels so one-passable. Does it not? I'd be shocked if, like, the actual answers don't have something like, don't have a 1 pass. Yeah, I mean, like, the 2 pass is just obvious, but it's just like, no, it is 2 pass. The fuck are you 3 passing for? What the fuck are these solutions? Fuck, you really can't. This seems so one-passable, though. I guess it's really just you can't escape from the... You don't know in 1 pass what you have, like, to accumulate. Damn. Let me ask if I can do this. Let me ask our mighty overlords. Only with DSU merging data structures? That sounds gross. Do this. I want to see what that looks like, though. Do this in 1 by n pass. You fucker. I said 1 pass! Alright. Fuck that. Whatever. This one was ridiculously easy. I was just trying to make it fucking cool, but no. Can't do anything cool. Alright. Let's try to... You working on... I should make... I was going to make, like, a TMUX session, like, hovering on the right to explain what I was doing. I think I will do that still. I'm making... I have this website for, like, I'm a Northwestern student. Our dining hall app sucks, so I made, like, a better one that just takes all, like, the live data, or live. I just take their endpoints at 6 a.m. every day and make, like, a better user experience where you can, like, favorite items and stuff and look at, like, your favorites, operation hours for everything. Favorite a bunch of things and, like, fuzzy find for what you want, stuff like that. And it's much faster than my stupid-ass school app. And right now I'm working on... I had, like, a funny idea to do a mailing list where it's, like, for anyone that wants a mailing list. You see how if I do, like, lunch, I see that I have these, like, favorites? I was thinking of emailing, like, the people that sign up for it like every morning and being like, hey, heads up, blank 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 is in blank blank blank, like favorites, whatever, just to give them like a quick overview if they don't want to look this up. But I've been getting some weird like transactional SQL stuff in my like test cases. Like I'll query a database and then I'll query it again in terms of like just selects, and then the second time it'll say the table doesn't exist for some godforsaken reason in these test cases. So I'm thinking of doing no transactions and instead just do one SQL statement and then another instead of doing three, and hope for the best. Because if that doesn't work, then I got to change all my columns and stuff that I don't want to do. I don't want to do that at all. Sorry, I'm just checking my email. My friend sent me something. All right. We good. All right. So essentially, I want to change this. Sounds cool. Thank you. Essentially, I want to change this. Like, I originally, I have a users column that has preferences and mailing as a Boolean. I originally saved the thing as a user, and then I update the mailing, because, like, that's realistically how the endpoints are going to go. Like, a user's not going to instantly opt in for the mail-in. And I'm not going to make that default, because that'd be awful. Because this thing, funny enough, it works if you take off the update. And then it's fine. Like, it treats it as nothing. Like, no database dropping or whatever. So I just got to combine this into one SQL statement, which actually shouldn't be that hard. Because I can essentially just... I can just take this, really, is what I can do. We can take... Why is it saying that? Can I not define a function within this? I thought I so could do that. Huh? Am I tripping? Ah. You have to do them as values. Wait, that's quite interesting. Okay. So you actually equal that? Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, so I need to change this to lowercase db. I'm going to find db.where. This is that. Let me add JSON. How the fuck do I add JSON? Coding JSON, and then what else did I need? Format, I think. Yeah, the rest of this is fine. Because you are going to be test database. Okay. So now we're going to change this to just use save user of test user. And initial preferences, and we're going to also change it to have a mailing, which we're going to make to true. Mailing, which is a Boolean. Mailing, which will be mailing. Should be good. Should be good. Let's test it out. We can quit you. We actually want to take back you. I don't exactly know if testDB will work like this, because like I'm making, maybe just do I change it to db.db. Yeah, I'll change it to that. Does that work? That does work. Oh. There we go. All right. Chat, do we think this is going to work? Probably not. This is from my homework. Still getting this no table. Fucker. How do I test? Interesting. Okay. Go test -v run. -v run. And then what? Okay, so what do I have this thing called? Run you. What do I name this file? dbtest.go. Name files must be .go. It is. Oh, -run. Oopsies. I keep wanting to like use the fucking motions. Okay. Am I doing something stupid in here? I think I might be. So where are we failing? Failing in the preference list. Why? Like, why does this table not exist? I've been fighting this for days. I wish I knew. I really do. Because why can I not just save a user? And then query the table. Let's see. I feel like I did this last time and it was no help, but fuck it, let's try again. Let's try just one more time. I hate using this for a personal project so much. Give it the full context. And then finally, the air. Yeah, this thing is fine. fair. I should probably add that test. So it's not failing there. I don't know. Get mailing. Getting that the user ID should be test user. Where'd you go, my friend? Yeah, boy, where did you go? Subsequent queries fail with no such table. So already have that. Let's try some transactions. So it is context. We did it. I knew it was fine. Wait, the section fixed it. Must be a problem in production. I don't imagine queries will cause the tables to drop. Maybe just that if someone in the same instance of mailing list cron job happening updates their table, they might not be included. Am I wrong? What happened? Okay, so we're fine. Sorry, I'm singing along the Fleetwood Mac that you guys can't hear. So I probably sound like a dying monkey. But I don't care because this shit bangs! Alright, cool. Cool. Learn some cool things. Learn some cool things. Transaction is necessary here for testing, not for prod. Just because the read writes to in-memory. SQLite can interfere. There's timing. Causing a horrible table not found error. Smiley face. Thunder only happens when it's raining. Swag. Swag, very swag. So this means actually that I shouldn't even need this. I should be able to do what did I call it? db save user preferences, and then this is going to take in test user and the initial preferences. Assert no error. Pass in t, pass in the error. Pass in error, save in user. And then the same error equals db.update mailing status. What do I need to pass to you? User ID and a boolean. Sure. Test user. And true. You know what I should do? I should actually make I should do this to make sure that I'm not. Swag. Swag, 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 swag. Fix, what is this? Add transaction to mailing lists test. Cool. How do I split a tmux pane? Percent. Interesting. Okay. So where do I want to put this? I want to make like a little like like daily to do. Let me just make a new thing. Stream. That's fine. We're just gonna do 1022.txt. What should I say? Working on NU food. Mailing list integration. NU food. It's a fast optimized version. Naming things, describing things harder than programming. On God. On God. What's up, man? Hope you're having a good night. Okay, NU Food is a fast optimized version of the Dine-On campus app, which is hilariously slow. The goal is to create a better user experience. For students to find their favorite foods in the dining halls in our classroom. How do I GW? Fuck. No. Just want to make it so that it's not like it's not cutting off the words. I don't even know how readable this is gonna be, but like the goal is like Sphero. Where is he? I don't know how he does this. Like I want this top part. Does he, is it like a split tmux pane? Well, it kind of looks like it's like, I don't know. Should make this a markdown though. Okay. To do. What if I add like a star? Do I have rendering for that? No. How do you make it so like it has a buffer always so it doesn't just go to the end? Make Vim, new Vim have buffers on the far right and left so words don't cut off. Nope. Surely there's a way to do this. Like I should take a little screenshot. I want to cut off a word. Instead, this at end of the row, then cut at next full word. Okay, let's try this. Where would that be? In it. I guess I already had that. How do you swap tmux panes? Yeah, that's nice. That's what I want. Nice. Okay. Back to where we were, which is Twilio now. Cool. So, let me text my mother back. Okay. To do fix. The first thing on the to-do list was to fix Okay, this is definitely on another stream now that I'm thinking about it, because anytime he's on like another app, it's still there. Yeah. Regardless. To do fix mailing list test. And that actually got done. Surprising. So the next is integrate the mailing list with Twilio. So we're working on that. What would be a stretch goal for today? What else do I want to do today, actually? I don't even really know. I was expecting that to take a little bit longer. Maybe it's worse. Huh. What else do I want to do with this? Like a chore type of thing is to update the README. But that's fucking boring. But I think I should do it. What do I think? What do I even think I want to do? Maybe we'll just call it there. Because like after I finish this, like, it'll already be like midnight, past midnight. Actually, I feel like I defined how to jump in my tmux thing. Like, I weirdly remember. Do I remember that? Ah, I do. Wow, look at me go. So if I do... Ah, very nice. Okay, cool. So I can actually jump back and forth. Bum, 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 bum. Fixed mailing list test. This happened like, I don't know, like 55-ish. I'm like fully stealing this from Sphero. Or, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but like, surely he won't mind. I'm a nobody. Okay, so now we have the mailing list. Okay. So, do we have to describe this every time? No, we can do this outside of the loop. This stuff can be outside of the loop. Email from UID. And then preferences, okay. So 2 will actually just change to email. What is this test thing? Name. Name. Do I have a name for you? Can I like... Can I strings.split on this thing? Why is my modifier not working? There we go. Split. Split the email on the at. And give me the first one. Am I able to do that? Because then this will be name email. Func format. I'm thinking for how to format these, I like... Maybe I build like... Like I have 5 dining halls. Do I think that I want to split... Do I want to do like all the dining halls and then be like, hey, breakfast this, breakfast this, breakfast that, lunch that, dinner that, or do I want to do like the it's pretty much, do I want to do the categories as the dining halls, or do I want to do the categories as the times of day? I don't know. I don't know what I would prefer, actually. What if I just text one of my friends? Actually, I'll just text my girlfriend. Question. Okay, for this email thing, I'm going to have their preferences. So it's like food, location, time of day, right? But I needed to, like, in the email that I'm sending, do I sort it by time of day? And then it's like breakfast, and then like food, sergeant? Or do I do like sergeant as the main category, and then like the subcategory is times of day? Like, which subcategory should I switch? So let's see if she responds. Regardless, I think I'm in a good spot here. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Think of me when I think of her. You know, I should actually split this off into like I should have one function that returns the strings, then one function that like sends all of them. You know? Alright, I really gotta go to the bathroom too. Be right back. All right. We back. What I think I was talking about before is that I want a function that takes in the preference data and then returns back like the formatted string. Yeah, I think that'll be good. No, but then I'm double looping over it, kind of. What's up? What's up, man? What's up? Or do I just have it like format a person's preferences? Yeah, I think I'll do that. What data type is this actually? Taking a struct of a daily item, okay. Actually, I'll just take in the user data. So data which is of type. Preference return. Do I need their name actually? Yeah. I need to import backend internal models. And you are going to be an array of preference return. Okay. And then you're going to return no, you're not going to take it anywhere. You're just going to do one. Back, what's up, Mohammed? What do I want you to return? Probably just string in an error, right? Do I believe that? Yeah, I think so. So now is that kind of the thing of language is this? This is Go. How do I want to do this? If you get a job, will you quit Northwestern? Probably not. I am sticking with the title, but by job I do mean a summer internship currently. That's what I'm looking for. Unless I get some crazy fucking offer, in which case, you know what? I won't say it's impossible. If I get offered fucking like 200K or something, yeah, I'll do it. Do I think that's gonna happen? No. Like if that happens, yeah, I can finish school whenever. I won't get that opportunity so often. How do I want to do this? I think I need to make strings for each dining hall. Or maybe, do I want to do time of day or dining hall for this email? Like, it's really of, do I want to do the email be like breakfast, I don't know, eggs at Sergeant, and then dot 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 for like lunch and stuff? Or do I want to do Sergeant like eggs for breakfast? Can give you a referral. I would love that. I have my LinkedIn in my description. I would love to get in contact with you. Thank you. Sorry. Back to this. Do you guys have any preference? I feel like I'm the worst person when it comes to like design. Like the goal of this is to email out like where people's favorite foods will be during the day. Which makes me kind of lean towards this one, where I'm like doing a breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then it's just like telling you where they'll be. I think I'll lean that. See what my girlfriend said. Shit. Let me take this.
On consensus of me and Natalie, we both think that you should do dining hall first and then have the subcategory be...
She said dining hall first. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'll test it out. So bottom instead of top. Just trying to get some people's opinions before I code this out. Because the cool thing is with email, I can also do HTML, which means I can drop like some lists. Okay. So in that case, I need to build like each string. Right? I really need to think this through before. Actually, this is probably like a goated ChatGPT thing to ask. I want to make this function return HTML string that goes dining hall is the main categories. Then in each it has a sub category for breakfast, lunch, dinner with the items accordingly. I think that's kind of all I need to give it. Data is from this. Go to definition, take this. I'll just take this. There's a strings builder. Oh. This is very interesting. cool. Kind of a goated use case for them. Because it just loops over them, then it categorizes them into their subcategories. You append it, and then you just loop over it. Alright, we can definitely test this. Can definitely test this. Okay, so we'll have a string come back. Why is it? God damn it, why is my thing not? Keeps not accepting my macros tonight. That's so weird. Why is it breaking? Stop it. I'll just make this preferences. Just want to make sure there's no errors there. Logged up print error. I'll just have to continue past it. Now if we see an error, we just skip the user, prob, implement, retry. Do I have to have? Okay, so I just pass it an empty thing. Plain text equals today's okay. So theoretically I should be able to test this actually. I already have a test. Okay, but no, I need a database, I think. Well, I can at least first take like this. And we can do oh, it's because I don't export it as a function. Shit. That's, no, I want an I. Please, can I type correctly? Daily items. Okay. So we have HTML air equals this. Assert dot no air t air air in I don't really know what this value is supposed to be, so I'll just see if it gets close. Test format preferences. Ain't that a mouthful? Format.print. Twilio. Build failed. Oh, it's because I changed that. Okay. No, so this doesn't have. Okay, so I see a couple things wrong. Or does it? Oh, do they just both happen to be Allison? Oh, they just happen to both be Allison. Don't mess sound. Seems fine. I want to check. I don't think all my items have a description. I'm like pretty sure they don't, actually. But I gotta check my actual like railway thing. So bear with me. You won't forget me. Yeah, so some do and some don't. Okay. Sure. Thing is, I think what GPT gave me is a table. I don't know if I want a table. I need to draw it. Or I can probably just use text. Is that GPT plus? No, I am too broke. I don't got money like that. I just use like the base thing, the amount of free credits they give you. Okay. Keep trying to use the fucking Vim motions. I keep hitting escape to go to the next line. I don't know. My brain is so hardwired to hit escape and then down. Elder. Let's see if I have enough credits to do this. Yeah, I would, but I am broke. Can't really. I don't use GPT that much to, like, make it beneficial for me, you know? Because most of the time I'm trying to just do it myself. This is just, like, boring stuff that I don't want to do. Sentences about food is when in the day. We use bullet points for the items. So big man. Cool. Cool. Let's see. Actually, yeah, I don't like the for email. I forgot I changed all this. Junked up country boy. Know so much about these things. This isn't right. Item for what are you building? I built a new food site. It's like a better user experience for finding dining hall food on my campus. And right now I'm making like a mailing list using Twilio. And I'm trying to get rendering working for the email stuff. Because it's pretty much like users will select their favorite items. I then find what favorite items are like available for that day. And then I want to like send them an email. Location first. I wonder if I can do this. What the fuck is this? Interesting. I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, I just didn't know you could like define it like that. Still very new to Go. Oh, what? How did my LSP jump to that? Gotcha, yeah. So what's up, man? How you doing? Do I need to import sort? Is that something you can import? How did I change all the... I have absolutely no clue. I made everything lowercase. How did I fat finger that hard? Yeah, this makes sense. You just do a table. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Does HTML care about new lines? does. So I need to put backspaces on them. I think just on each one of these, I don't know if I can do that, but maybe. Let's just break something and then figure it out from there. Sounds like a good plan to me. Hi, what's up, man? How you doing? That's looking more like some HTML. Great, that's great, man. That's great. Great. Okay. Bang. What are you building? I'm building for, like, I'm a Northwestern student, and our way we find, like, dining hall food on our campus sucks. The app sucks. It's horribly slow and inefficient and, like, the worst user experience. So I built a thing that scrapes all their data, like, on a daily basis, and then displays it, like, super fucking fast in a much nicer way. And then you can also, like, favorite items and stuff like that. And right now I'm working on, like, making a mailing list kind of thing, where, like, these things mean that in my favorited items, like, they existed at lunch. So I'm making a mailing thing that, like, if you opt in at 6 a.m. or something, or, like, really early in the morning, you'll get an email from my app that says, like, hey, just so you know, there's beef meatballs and marinara at Sargent today for lunch. Something like that. So that's what I'm building. That's what I'm doing right now. But I think I do need to get off soon because it's 12:45 and I have to get up for class at 9:30. Huh. Is there a way I can test this, though? Oh, nice. Thank you. Which tech stack you're using? I'm using... I should probably just add that to here, to be honest. I'm using Go for the back end, so that's what this is. And then for the front end, I'm using TypeScript, React, and Vite. Stack is front end, which is TypeScript, Vite. Back end, Go. Okay, so how can I test this? How can I make sure that it's, like, sending an email? I might have to do that off stream because I'd have to use my own user ID, I think. I can probably just set the email to, like, my own right now. Temp mail, perhaps? What is that? The major thing is, like, Oh, interesting. Yeah, I should probably make one of these. I'll do that after the stream. The bigger thing was like 10-minute email. Yeah, I should definitely do that. But the thing is, like, I'm finding, like, because I'm using Firebase to store like users and stuff, like authenticated users, and I want to be able to like take it from their user ID, which I already tested. Like that works. But I think I'll just hard code my own user ID like off stream and then test that. I think that's probably best. Yeah. Because I think I gotta end the stream here. It's getting a little bit too late because I still have to I gotta like shower, brush my teeth, and go to bed. I got class at 9 in the morning. But I really appreciate you guys stopping by. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I will be back here for day 39 tomorrow with news of how my interview goes tomorrow. Class was canceled because of the snow. Dude, you lucky bastard. I wish it's negative 10 feels like at Northwestern right now, and I have to walk 20 minutes at 9 in the morning. Oh my god. Anyways, have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. I'll see you for day 39 tomorrow. What state? Illinois. Yeah, like right by Chicago.